Medical health professionals are preparing for the 44th Annual Scientific Conference scheduled for this week, Tuesday through Thursday, at the Atlantis Resort. Executive member of the Medical Association of the Bahamas and conference committee member Dr. Indira Grimes says a primary focus is on continuing education for medical professionals. She says this year's theme is Transitioning for Success in Healthcare. A multidisciplinary approach is no accident, as the implementation of national health insurance will be a key topic of discussion.
Universal health care coverage and the development and progress towards planning for national health insurance has spurred on some of our choices in topics and in speakers for this year's conference. In particular, the opening ceremony, our guest speaker is Dr. Rufus Ewing, who is the Premier of Turks and Caicos Island, and he is coming to discuss and talk about his experience, or his country's experience, with the development of their national health insurance. And we hope through hearing his talk and the talk of others throughout the program on Thursday and Friday that we will gain a more general aspect of what national health insurance would bring to the Bahamas, not only to the healthcare of the Bahamian people, but also how it would benefit healthcare professionals.
With Bahamians from every walk of life affected by the scourge of crime, police officers, along with officers from the government and quasi-government agencies, were saluted for their efforts in community building during an awards ceremony at the Mount Olive Union Baptist Church in Hartswell, Exuma. In an impassioned sermon, President of the Bahamas National Baptist Missionary and Educational Convention, Reverend Dr. William Thompson, commended the group for its work, but admonished them to remember to give thanks and have compassion when serving residents and to be examples for others.
You are all called to be in these positions in this season because God has ordained it so. Amen. So we are called to do the best we can. Amen. And you're serving at a time when our country is headed to and fro, it seems it is headed in directions that we've never been in before. This when you're called to serve. Crime, the economy, nobody ought to be. Crime seems to be on a roll down the hill. But you're called to serve at this time.
Also bringing remarks was Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources, Rena Glinton, and Island Administrator Neil Campbell, who called on the honorees to strive to be a part of the solution.
Public officers, do the best you can every day. While you are a public officer, please keep your hands clean, keep your name clean, because all you have at the end of the day is your name.
We must never work for thanks. We must work because that is what we're employed to do. Always respond to those persons when they come to ours. If somebody writes you a letter, you gotta say, I received it. And try our best in order to resolve it.